Okay, we did the effects of the healthcare reform on the U.S. economy. So, just a little introduction to our topic. Everyone has heard about the healthcare reform, and in some way or another, whether it's good or bad, President Obama's healthcare reform is one of the most controversial issues in America today. And it's important because any changes that are made to the government's fiscal policy will obviously have a heavy financial impact on Americans. So while there are arguments either way for this reform, we're going to focus on the benefits just to kind of shed a positive light on it. The overall goal of the reform is to unite the many individual insurance and legal entities and provide universal health care to all Americans. And in order to do this, the plan is to expand Medicaid and Medicare, as well as create the National Health Insurance Exchange, which will allow small businesses and people with access to public programs or coverage from their employers to utilize a public plan. Just a little background on why right now is an opportune time or the most necessary time to provide this reform. More than $2.2 trillion was spent on healthcare in the United States in 2007, which was 16.2% of the nation's GDP. That's $7,421 per capita, and it's growing at an annual rate of 6.1%. And basically, if we do nothing, then it's projected that by 2019, the number of people that are uninsured will increase by 30% in 29 states and by at least 10% every single state. So in 45 states, the amount of care provided without compensation will more than double, and businesses in 27 states will have premiums that have doubled, and fewer people will be covered through their employers. So basically, if we do nothing, then this problem is only going to get worse, and it's only going to cost us more money. So the whole point of the reform is to implement a plan that's going to control these costs before they get much worse.
Okay, I'm going to be doing who the key players are pushing the reform. And key players right now are the Democrats, and over 85% of them are now voting for a reform. Over one-third of the Republicans are currently in favor of a health care reform, and independent voters are just under two-thirds.